are back. We are talking with, here we just have Michael Michele, of course, from ER. One nomination this year. Why one? Do you think everyone just is so used to ER now, it's no longer on the, the cutting talk? But no, it's an institution.
I know, but Joan, we're still #1.
Yes, I know that, but you're an institution now. It's a different thing.
Well, we have some of the original cast members, and then there are some of us that are new, so I think we still have a great deal of life left for us.
How old were you when you first started watching it?
How old was I?
Yeah.
Well,
because it's been on, what, 10 years now?
no, this is the 7th season.
Oh, that's all.
Yeah, the 7th season. So I didn't watch it every week, but I watched it pretty regularly for the last 2 years.
Now let's get to who you're wearing,
What
of course.
you really want to know about.
Yes. First of all, the dress is Carolina Herrera.
Miss Carolina Herrera, and the jewels are Mimi So of New York.
And turn around.
Okay, I shall turn around.
Absolutely beautiful. Now you've been wearing her now 3 times in a row that I've seen you.
I've worn Miss Herrera for every awards show, and she never ceases to amaze me. She has something spectacular every time I go into the showroom in New York. It's amazing.
Is she calling you now and saying, let's get together and decide what you're going to wear?
It's a nice collaboration. I work way ahead of time. I don't stress about it weeks before. I decided this several months ago. So we go in, we have the fittings, we have the conversations, we see what works, and then I work with a friend of mine for the jewelry. We coordinate the jewelry with the gowns, and we do it without a stylist so it doesn't get complicated.
But you look fabulous and beautiful. It's great to see you, as always. Thank you so much. Okay, nice to see you. Be careful.
Thank
we
you.
have 3 steps.
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye. All right, now to help me sort through the small talk and the big state.
Now, if you turn and look this way, you're going to see Allison Janney, who won the Emmy for Best Supporting Actress at the Emmys, and here you are with us tonight. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. No, first of all, congratulations to you on the Emmy.
Thank
you.
you.
A little belated.
Thank you very much.
And now you're here tonight, and I loved what you wore to the Emmys. You wore that whole gold thing.
It was a really great Pamela Dennis dress, and I have Pamela Dennis on again tonight. And I adore her designs, and she's a great lady, so I'm wearing her clothes.
Well, you look amazing. Now, I gotta say, I am so jealous because you are so tall.
Am I ridiculously tall?
It is wonderful, though, for wearing clothes.
It is. It is great for wearing clothes, but dates, I never had a date till college, I think, because I was so tall.
Well, they're lost. But more importantly, really quickly, are you more nervous here now that you've won the Emmy, or were you more nervous at the Emmys?
I was just saying, I did the same thing getting ready. I got in the limo and started crying because I was so nervous. I think I'm just as nervous as I was then.
Well, the show is wonderful. You're wonderful on it. Best of luck. And right now, you know what? We're going to throw right down that way to my mom.
The second hour.
Mom?
I'm here, and I'm talking. One of the really amazing actresses in our business is Joan Allen. She's up for Best Actress for The Contender, and how wonderful. You're in Michael Kors for Seline.
Yes, I am.
What a wonderful movie. Was it hard to get it made? It was such an interesting story and such an interesting plot.
I think that it took a little work to get the funding for it, but they managed to find it in Europe eventually and assemble a really terrific cast. Jeff Bridges, who's also nominated tonight, I'm so thrilled, and Gary Oldman and Christian Slater, a wonderful cast. So they managed to achieve it.
Of all the scripts that you've done, are you always the happiest with the one you're doing at the moment?
I think that's the case.
Yeah.
I think it's always the favorite one that you're doing at the time. And then so sometimes when you think in retrospect, you sort of have to think, well, maybe the next one will be my most favorite one.
Have you got us? Who are you going to thank? One, if you get it tonight, and indeed you have a good chance to. Who would be the first you would thank privately, not the producer and the director? But the real people.
My family first, my husband and daughter, because they make everything happen. If you have your family working for you, the rest of life sort of falls into place. And so they would be my first on the list.
Well, you look wonderful.
Thank
I love the
you so
movie.
much.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Joan.
Thank you.
Have fun tonight.
I will. 2 Jones. We're back to Melissa.
Thank you, Mom. I'm staying here with Marg Helgenberger from CSI and from Erin Brockovich.
That's right.
So
yeah.
are you the lucky penny tonight for the show and the film?
I hope so.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I'm proud to be a part of both shows, obviously, and I don't know. I mean, I think certainly Aerin has a great chance of winning, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed. And Julie, I think, is like right in there. I mean, I think there's no doubt about that in my mind.
But your show is like the big sleeper hit of the season.
That's the biggest surprise of all. I knew it was a great show. Obviously, it was innovative and provocative but it just really kind of took the public's imagination by surprise. We just got lucky.
But now, what people don't realize at the Golden Globes, everyone sits at tables with their projects. Which table are you sitting at?
I am sitting with CSI, and the whole cast we're with the cast, and we're just going to have a great time. We've been in Vegas. I just flew in this morning, and I have to go back tomorrow morning because part of the show takes place there, and so we're a little functioning on a little sleep, but we're proud to be here.
Now you've done so much, which people probably don't realize, because you're one of those actresses that people know they know, but don't always know from where, because you've done so many wonderful films and so much wonderful television. Which is harder, television or film?
Television, much harder. It's just so much more time-consuming and grueling, and it's just day-to-day, especially episodic television. It's 10 months straight of, 14, 15-hour days. Much harder.
Well, I am so thrilled you're here. I am such a fan of your work, and right now, someone else who's a fan of yours is my mom, who's way down at the other end.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you all know Estee Lauder. Well, it's a dynasty, and here is Aerin Lauder. How nice to have you on.
Thank you very much.
And this is your first time of going to the Golden Globes?
Yes, it is, and I'm very excited.
Who did your dress?
Oscar de la Renta did my
Turn
dress.
around, it's wonderful. Yeah, I love that going down the back. Do you know him?
Yes, I do. He's not only a very good friend, but I adore his clothes.
Yeah. And Paul Wilmot, God bless him. Or is it Boaz?
Oh, Boaz and Alexandra Hamilton.
Yes, they're all terrific. You look wonderful.
Thank you
A
very
pleasure
much.
to see you
Nice to
here.
see you too.
Thank you. And we'll be right back. Missy, come on.
I thought you said we'll be right back. I'm right
Yeah,
here.
well, I thought so too. So I can make a mistake, because I'm human.
Yeah.
Damn it, I'm human. I've done everything for you. Took care of your kid.
Okay, it's nice that I have these
Change your
voices in my
stinking
head.
diapers.
I'm here with Amy Brenneman. I'm just going to ignore my mother now, so nothing really new and different. Now, you just said you are due in March.
Right.
So I'm just going to be completely shallow because I just had my baby and I'm feeling big, but you're at the point where I started to panic and feel enormous because I was at the Emmys.
Right,
So
right.
now, first of all, you're in white. You look amazing. How did you decide on this?
Well, I decided, this is sort of, I decided to go for like the knocked up virgin kind of. I knew like on pure waist, that's cool, you get a little lift and then like let it drop away.
Because you got the hair thing going.
Exactly.
Are you, as you just said, this is your first baby.
Yes.
What are you most worried about with delivery? Because you're looking down that tunnel now.
Well, I was talking to somebody yesterday and talking about the whole thing, and I think the length of time, if I have a really long delivery, 20 hours of anything will make me crazy.
Well, I know I'm not supposed to say this, but I'm going to. My words of advice, epidural.
Really?
Epidural.
Okay,
and on that note, we're going to go right to commercial. Don't go anywhere. We're live from the red carpet.
Missy, go ahead, go to work.
Well, Mom,
Who's
I'm
dressed?
standing here with Bjork, who has a nomination of this movie has been a huge breakout hit for you since the time that you won in Cannes. It's Dancer in the Dark. Has it been so exciting?
Yeah, it's definitely very curious experience for sure. Yeah.
What's making it? What's the strangest part of this for you?
This is pretty interesting, isn't it?
It's very interesting.
Amazing, yeah. I've never seen anything like this.
Even after Cannes, you still find this surprising?
Well, it's very different here. I just got here 5 minutes ago, so I don't really know yet, but it's definitely a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Well, we are thinking that you are going to be someone that we're going to be seeing a lot of at a lot of these shows, and thank you so much for stopping and talking to us, and congratulations on your nomination. Mom, back to you.
I'm here with Kelsey Grammer. I'm here with Laura Linney, who is up for Best Actress on You Can Count on Me. An amazing part. Amazing role. You were wonderful in it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Did you expect it to get this much? Because it was a very small film. To get suddenly everybody's talking about it and saying, you've got to see it. You've got to see it. It's the best picture I've seen.
No, it's a real thrill for all of us involved in this movie. These small independent movies are made, and you're lucky if a handful of people see them. And the fact that this one has caught on a bit has been a real unexpected pleasure for all of us.
What's your background? Where do you come from? Stage, California, what?
I was born and raised in New York City. I started as a stage actress. I went to drama school and starred in the theater and slowly sort of segued into film and television.
And where are you going next after this film? I bet everything must be opening up for you.
I'm filming a movie in Pittsburgh with Richard Gere, so I'll be going back there as soon as I'm done here.
Are you a little bit in awe, like, it's Richard Gere, and I'm opposite Richard Gere? I've got to say, now, wait a second, Richard, could you try that line differently?
Right. Well, fortunately for me, I've worked with him once before. We did a movie called Primal Fear together, and that makes it a lot easier. But when I met him the first time then, it does take a little while for that sort of what you imagine him to be, and the history that you have with him to sort of fade away, and then he just becomes a fantastic, wonderful, sweet friend.
Well, I thank you, and I thank you for a wonderful evening. You can count on me. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Missy, take it.
Thank you. I'm here with the
I'm talking with Melina Kanakaredes, and I can speak a Greek name beautifully because my very good friends are Greek.
Absolutely. You did it very well. I'm very impressed.
Can you speak Greek?
Yes, I speak Greek fluently. It was I'm second generation, but my parents and grandparents were very insistent that we learn the language. So
is your husband Greek?
Yes, he's first generation, so he always corrects me. Make sure.
You've just had a baby. 6 months ago?
7 months.
7 months ago. Mm-hmm. You speak to her in Greek?
Absolutely, absolutely. She likes it. She kind of laughs out. You know, it's more humorous to her than English. For some reason, your voice gets a little higher pitched too when you're speaking in another language.
Where do you film Providence?
We film here in Los Angeles, and then we film in Providence, Rhode Island, twice a year just to do the exterior scenes.
So do you have fun when you go? Do you take the baby when you go?
I do. She comes to work with me every day, and we're going to New York, back home, because I was living in New York until the series got picked up, to promote 15 Minutes, a film that I did with Robert De Niro. It's coming out March 9th, so I'm going to take her on her first big trip back to the other coast.
They will enjoy it. Yeah. Say goodbye in Greek.
Absolutely. Yasas. Και καλή νύχτα να έχετε.
All right, thank you. And we're going to break in Greek.
Okay, δέχομαι μικρό, I don't even know break. Δέχομαι 10 λεπτά και δεν έρθουμε ξανά. Όχι και 10 λεπτά, 2 λεπτά.
Whatever. Okay, what do I love, Melissa? Sex and the City. Kim Cattrall is here and nominated, and so rightfully so. Oh. What a show, what a performance you gave.
Thank you. I'm really having a wonderful time. People told me that in my 40s it was going to be scary, but I am celebrating more than you can ever imagine. Personally and professionally, it's been great.
How long do they think the show will run? 5 years, 6 years? Do they talk about that at all?
We have contracts for 6 years, which means we have 2 more years. But I think it could go on indefinitely if the ideas are there. And I think it's such an untapped subject, women's lives. So it's about time.
But you play the sexually free woman. Do people begin to say things to you at parties that ordinarily they wouldn't say to you?
Well, I think that especially on a television show, which I've never done before, it blurs more because that's somebody coming into your living room on a weekly basis. But for me, I just love the freedom that I get to exhibit. And I think that other women are really getting turned on by that and saying, hey, I can just be fabulous in every single way.
You are fabulous. Missy, take it. I'm so happy to see you. Congratulations.
Nominee Sarah Michelle Gellar and escort Freddie Prinze Jr. How are you guys doing tonight?
Very well, thank you.
I'm freezing.
Now, you always look amazing. Who is this tonight?
Yeah, this is Valentino, and this is my first foray into jewelry. I have all the jewelry going tonight. I have Fred Layton, Bulgari, and Kathy Waterman.
So you're kind of mixing and matching.
Kind of a bouillabaisse of jewelry, we decided.
Yeah, the show is such an enormous hit, but this is your first nominee. But you've been a presenter at all these shows before. Which is more nerve-wracking for you?
Oh, this is much more nerve-wracking. This is also my first time at the Golden Globes, just in general. So this is nerve-wracking. It's much easier to just go up there and say what's on a piece of paper and walk off.
Well, we wish you the best of luck. You both look great tonight. And right now we're going to throw it right back to my mom. Mom, take it away.
Well, guess who I'm here with? Sarah Jessica Lange. I am so excited.
Sarah Jessica Lange, did you call me? Wow, I like that. Highest compliment I've ever received.
How many times do they get your name all screwed up?
Oh, I've been everything from Sarah Lee Gellar. Yes. Oh, I've been all of it. It's all good. It's fine by me.
It's amazing what's happening to you, isn't it? I mean, you had a great career, but it's gone like to the height that 1 in 1,000 gets.
Oh, I've been extremely fortunate. It's been a lovely couple of years. I am eternally grateful. It's been just delicious.
Is it a stress on the marriage? I mean, your husband, no, but Matthew Broderick is terrific, and I watched him last night, and he was so great. You can count on me.
He's lovely in that.
And he's such a wonderful actor, and he's going to star on Broadway now.
Yes.
And he's got such an amazing career. But yours is now in that moment where it's high orbit.
I think that Matthew responds to me as the same person I was when he married me and we met, and I think he's interested in the person. You know, being separated can be difficult, but most marriages in America are about both people working, and our problems are no worse. We have someone that comes and straightens his drawers, which he thinks perhaps he should have married her instead because she's much better at his socks than I am.
Good, let her enjoy him.
I meant to say hello to Corey in the
Quickly.
truck.
Hello to
Corey in your truck,
Yes.
the e-truck.
Yes.
Hello to Corey.
That'll get her a good shot.
It's lovely to see you.
Good to
Send
see
my
you.
regards
Missy,
to
take it.
Melissa.
Take it.
Thank you, Mom.
Is it
I am
Melissa?
here.
Yes.
Welcome back. We are live from the red carpet. I'm here with another nominee. I'm here with Jessica Alba from Dark Angel. How unexpected was this nomination for you?
I know. I couldn't believe it. I was like, me? Really? My grandma woke me up at 5:30 in the morning and told me. It's daunting. I can't believe it.
Well, are you finding the whole thing exciting and overwhelming?
It's pretty cool. I'm just excited to be here. I mean, to even be considered, you know, part of this category, it's such an honor.
Well, best of luck. Enjoy the evening. And right now we're going to throw right back to my mom. Mom, take it away.
I'm here with someone I love, Seal Ward, who...
Thanks, Mom. I'm standing here with newlywed Kate Hudson and her beloved. First of all, I'm a huge fan of yours, so let's just get that right out of the way. Black Crowes, Chris Robinson, for those of you who don't know, great band, go out, buy some discs. Okay, more importantly, in Vera Wang, wore Vera Wang to the wedding, and you're a nominee tonight.
Yeah.
Not a bad year.
Not a bad year.
And a Golden Hanger winner, which clearly must have been the highlight.
Thank you so much.
So, what's next? I mean, how is all this feeling?
Great. I've never been happier and more excited in my life. I mean, everything seems so good. I'm scared for next year, you know?
Have you gotten any advice from your mom in the past that's coming back now to help you?
No, not really. We're a little interesting family just because we never really talk about it. It's not something that we paid really too much attention to.
Yeah.
It was important to remain just an honest family.
Right, because I always get good advice like, you know, silly stuff like stand up straight.
Yeah, cross your leg, you know, what is it, past camera, towards camera, whatever.
Right, like that kind of
No.
No? Well, apparently you've done very well just absorbing it. And I'm thrilled to death you're stopping and talking. I'm like, because it's been a long evening for me already.
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Well, you look fabulous. You look happy as can be, and we just wish you more and more continued success.
Thanks a lot.
No problem. Mom, right back to you.
I'm here with...
Okay, I'm right here with Jennifer Lopez, Matthew McConaughey. Now, first of all, can we talk about how cool this is that we're wireless? That I've been able to follow you guys down the red carpet? You did? Yeah, I've been stalking you all the way down. we didn't know.
Record.
Yeah.
All right.
I've been stalking you all the way down. Now, you started with a coat.
Yes.
And
then somebody said, can we see what you have on underneath? So I took it off. I wasn't going to because it's cold, but...
Well, and you know, simple this evening.
Yes.
And you look amazing. Look, you know, how are you? You are a very well-known actor in your own right. You guys have a movie coming out together, The Wedding Planner. How did it feel that suddenly you were holding the coat tonight? He's not holding the coat. When you first took it off, you went...
A gentleman. He
He's
took
a
the coat off. I took the coat out of it.
A good Southern man.
Good man.
Yeah, well, I'm impressed. It is wonderful to see you both. Thank you so much for stopping. And
What are you wearing?
I am wearing something to hide the fact that I'm still a little heavy right now. But I'm wearing, I'm so fried right now, I can't even tell you. We're going to throw to my mom, though. That's not fair if I stump the host.
Tell me your name, and I don't mean to be rude.
Okay, Mom, I'm right here, as you can see, with Benjamin Bratt and Julia Roberts, standing here doing their pictures for the paparazzi. How are you guys doing tonight?
Fine.
Well, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. Thanks for asking.
You look good.
So, nominated for Erin Brockovich tonight, and there's already Oscar buzz. Is it just overwhelmingly exciting?
It is, yes. It is very exciting and very overwhelming, yeah.
Now, you look amazing this evening. Who is this?
Giorgio Armani.
You look fabulous.
Thank you.
So, you had a lot of fun making this movie, and it was very much a departure from how we normally see you. Are you going to look for... You have, what am I trying to say? You have such a varied career. What is more fun for you, the heavy, serious drama, the comedy? What are you leaning towards right now?
Well, I always say when I'm doing a comedy, I long for drama, and when I'm doing a drama, I long to, have some sticky pratfalls to do. So I'm never satisfied. I always want what I don't have.
Well, the lucky, oh, but you have him.
No.
Well, on that note, you know what? My mom's going to want to say hi to you, and she's right down there.
Okay.
So make sure you wave when you go by. Thanks for stopping. You know what? Where are we going? Are we going to break? Are we going to break?
You have no idea.
No? Mom?
No,
Mom?
Melissa, we're not going to break because I'm standing here with Chad Lowe and Hilary Swank and another one of the great couples of this city.
Thank you.
Wow, what a coming from you, that is the ultimate compliment, because you know all the couples, don't you?
Yeah, but you always look good together.
Thank you.
Now, last year you won, and this year a presenter.
Yes.
What are you presenting?
I am presenting Best Actor in a Feature Drama.
That's it. And what do you have to? Did you go to rehearsal? What do you do? Do you have to go to rehearsal and stand there and they have
You
to
go to
light you?
rehearsal, yeah. Well, they don't really light you, but you walk out and you know, look at the monitor and make sure you say all the names correctly.
Learn how to pronounce the names. I think that's the biggest thing.
Yes.
Who are some of the names that gave you trouble? Because every one gives me trouble.
No, Javier Bardem. I just wanted to make sure I think it's, you obviously have to be respectful and try and say everyone's name properly. But that one, I didn't know if it was Javier. I think I got it, but now I'm confused.
That's a poor thing. Let's hope he wins to get it right. It's good seeing both of you.
See you too.
Yeah, looking very nice with the beard. And whose dress?
Calvin Klein.
Okay, wonderful to see you both.
You too.
Thank you. Okay, Missy, back to you, sweetheart.
Well, thank you, Mom. I'm just sort of...
And Sarah Michele, I know Sarah Michele Gellar. Okay, how nice. How long are you two going together?
A year.
Mm-hmm.
And how did you meet?
We did a movie together about 5 years ago.
And you liked each other or just...
We just became super good friends, and then we hung out ever since, and then about a year ago, everything sort of happened.
Do you feel pressure when people say to you, so you're going to get married?
No.
Only when my mother says it.
How old are you?
I'm only 23.
Oh, no, for God's sake.
I have time.
Yeah. Tonight's a big night for you, isn't it?
It's an incredibly overwhelming night.
How did you decide who to wear?
My goodness, we didn't. You put so much pressure on us, Joan. I was literally outside in the bathroom going, I hope she likes it. I decided about 20 minutes before we left.
Well, you look beautiful, and the lipstick looks wonderful because it all matches. And we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Too.
Of course he looks great.
Yeah, but I'm the guy.
Welcome back. I am here still on the red carpet with Renee Zellweger. Now, this is just, you've got working the bracelets, like a whole personal style thing happening. What's going on here?
It's Galanos, vintage, and these are gifts from my friend Neil Lane.
Very nice. So, how long have you been back home from shooting Bridget Jones' Diary?
About 5 months. Yeah, about 4 or 5 months, yeah.
Was it hard living overseas?
Oh yeah, I was getting homesick, really homesick. The dog, you don't see the cat, all my friends, sure. But, exciting.
And you're nominated tonight for Nurse Betty.
Yes.
What a great cast in Nurse Betty. How was that?
I loved it. It was amazing. Amazing. It was a great place to go to work every day, I have to say.
So do you have any good luck charms with you this evening? Because it is your first nomination.
I do.
What do you have?
I got it in this little bag, and I'm not telling you what it is.
Well, I hope it works for you tonight. It's wonderful to see you. And right now we're going to toss to my mom. Mom, take it away.
Okay, I'm here with, where is Jennifer?